G'day guys, today I've got the preacher curl out and we're going to take a look at the finer details of really activating the bicep properly.
Okie doke, so as you see, as I wiggle into position, my torso is leaning away, and initially what I want to do is I want to get the back of my upper arm, so my tricep, flat on the pad. So I want to lower myself down into the angle of the machine. The wrist and the elbow and the shoulder need to be lined up for optimal activation of the bicep. So that means the torso needs to be twisted away so that the crease of the elbow is pointing straight up in the air. You'll notice at the top of the curl, I'll slightly supinate the dumbbell right in to get that tight squeeze on the bicep. My legs are positioned hard against the machine to create as much full body tension and tightness as possible. And you'll notice my left shoulder, the working side, is staying locked down and in. The scapular control must be there. It's quite common as you lower the dumbbell in this exercise that the shoulder rolls forward and all the weight is just in the anterior part of the shoulder. We've got to hold the bicep, the shoulder in position so the bicep can really take the load. You want the wrist to remain straight to the line of the forearm. And as I pull up, I'm driving my upper forearm and my tricep into the bench. All right, that initial lift is definitely sort of up, but it's out, and then to sort of create that arc, and then it's just all about not even thinking about the dumbbell in your hand, it's just thinking about contracting that bicep as hard as possible. So now I've got a front view of the EZ bar in a semi-supinated grip, and first of all, look at my legs and my feet. I'm creating as much tension as I can there, all right? So I'm pushing against the machine. My shoulders are locked tight. My lower body is like concrete, and that's what's going to give you the foundation, to really then create some really good scapular retraction and tightness there. Because if that isn't locked down, like I said in the last one, the shoulder's going to roll forward on the way down. All right, and the load is going to come out of the bicep and into the front of the shoulder. So with this one, the one cue I didn't give you guys is as you reverse the movement, right, we're really thinking about contracting the bicep first, then lifting the weight. So we're holding that tension as much as we can on the way down, and just as we go through that reverse, it's like taking the strain in the deadlift. Just before you pull, you take the strain and the tension into the body. Well, here we're doing it into the bicep, and then we lift the weight and squeeze up. Finding that point where you feel the bicep contracting the most is going to be where you're going to stop at the top. And that can differ a little bit from person to person and machine to machine. But yeah, keep that torso up tall and tight, and let us know how you go, guys. Cheers.